Hey, what's up, everybody? This is the Reluctant Nabi back again, and let me do this real quick. This video right here. This is an back in 2015-14 era when Charles Tyler was alive, and we did a radio show together on Blog Talk Radio. And so this is that show. I'm putting this up because a lot of people don't know how the movement started, the passport movement started. And um, I worked with Charles Tyler on the promotion of just brothers getting their passports. His thing was go to Brazil. He wanted brothers to go down to Brazil for a myriad of reasons. And then there was the Passport Brother group that was in Brazil that he was a part of. That I was not a part of that group because that was a party group. They arranged trips and stuff, and they gave you like the full experience of Brazil, so to speak. And in that was also John Thompson, Alan Harper. All right, and even though I don't approve of some of the things with Alan Harper, um, you got to admit that he is in on kind of uh, how this movement was started and stuff like that. All right. And so we did a radio show promoting why and the issues that men were going to have to face given the current laws and condition of the American black woman, and that the Afro man's only option was going to be passports because we didn't see any way that they were going to improve their behavior, especially when the law promoted such bad behavior. All right. And then the simps reinforced such bad behavior. All right. So I'm going to do a live, and there's some parallels that I found, especially being down here in the Dominican Republic right now. It has opened my eyes broadly to some of the things that's going on. And whereas his thing, I agree that Brazil, Colombia, and the Philippines are your best options for different reasons, which I will discuss in a live. But with all that said, all right, um, for those of you that don't have time, it was a 2-hour radio show. So, hey, let's get down on it. All right. And you'll hear from beginning to end. If there's a problem with the music, the intro music to the radio show, because it is a radio show, I'll just redo this and cut that intro because I don't know what YouTube will be up to right about now. All right, so with all that said, before O'Shea Duke Jackson or any of the rest of the stuff, and that dude, I have no respect for that brother. No respect for that brother for the stuff that he's stealing from everybody else. But it's making him rich, so I doubt that he'll stop. Just like the B-Dub. All right. So with that said, when money is your God, all right, there's no amount of theft and wickedness that people wouldn't do to serve their God, money. So with that said, let's kick it off into the show. All right. So for those of you that want to, well, I'll just put that in ahead. I'll just put that ahead, a skip ahead part for the intro of the show. All right. So let's kick it. Hey YouTube, what's up? This is the Reluctant Nabi back again. Something quite different. I was invited on the Charles Tyler show to do his radio show, and this is that show. So
Sit back and enjoy. It's 2 hours for those that have that kind of time. And please don't forget to donate to my channel. I'll have um, the donation link inside my description box. And this video was done Thursday, so please don't call in. It's a pre-recorded video, but kind of let you know how things are going. And I might be asked to do another one with them. I don't know, but I'm open to it. I'm kind of open to debates or whatever. So we'll see how these things go. So with that said, let's get started.
Styles only.
Blog Talk Radio.
Well, I've waited 3 weeks to hear Brazilian rhyme. I go on here. I would 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago tonight, I caught a stomach virus, and no, it was actually on a Monday night. Recovered Tuesday during the day, then ate something that I shouldn't have ate again. Then I was out for 10 days. And then next week, when it was ready for the Charles Tyler show, I had technical difficulties. Then last week, I was all set to go, and then Blog Talk Radio shut down. They called it temporarily all night for maintenance issues. So I had no control of that. But anyways, we're back. Okay. So the live stream number, we're going to be here for 2 hours as usual. 773-897-6277. That's 773-897-6277. And of course, just follow the prompt if you want to get in and speak. And Charles, Man, it's good to be back and back in good health.
Yes, it is, man. It's good to be back. You know, we had a string of difficulties, so I'm glad we were able to overcome those and we get back onto the show. You know, I'm rare to get back online here. And, these things happen, okay? All right, and, I hope a lot of the listeners out here, my followers and everything like that understand, we have this, come through these string of situations, then, like I said, in return, we try to always bring back a better show, okay? Tonight, I've been raring to talk about this actually for the past 3 weeks. You ever remember the terminology, walk like a man? Remember that?
Right. Yeah, I remember. Yep.
Walk like a man, walk like a man. That terminology is slipping away, man. Maybe because, like I said, I was raised by 2 men. All right? I was raised by Charles Freeman Tyler III, and Floyd Arthur, my grandfather. Okay? These 2 men that were hardcore on manhood. And what we was always taught to me, man, don't run your mouth like a woman. Okay? And, it's like, I started to see now groups popping up left, because the social media now. Okay? I'm seeing more guys popping up and acting like the women that they hate, or the women that they dislike. Okay? They actually dislike it. Talk about them, act like a bunch of hens, in other words. Remember that coming out, y'all acting like a bunch of hens,
right?
Gossiping and all that stuff, unnecessarily, just running your mouth. Running out about other dudes' relationships, and the thing about it is, oh, you're pro-black, that's the new stupid thing. All right? And the sad part about it is, the guys are acting like the women, like the AAW, the Asian AAW, that they can't stand. Okay? They start to become the byproduct of the Matrix, a Matrix USA. Okay? And that's why I try to tell brothers, don't get spoiled. Right? Don't get spoiled from infiltrators. Most of the guys who are doing this, these guys who are, anti-pro-black and pro-black women left and right, and all that stuff, they listen to a dude who was raised by a single woman.
Yes, I do.
And that dude is just acting. Well, now it's for business now. It's for business. Back in the day, he's acting out what it is. And it's a sad situation because they got a throng of men acting like women, in my opinion. Okay? Now, when you're a traveling man, okay, you're out there outside the Matrix, seeing the world and all that stuff, and you see other cultures with black women in particular, you don't have time to
You'll just see what it is, you'll see the total and everything, and we'll
you don't have to be worried about Russell Wilson's fucking and everything like that on there and all the stupid stuff that I keep seeing these memes on Facebook. It's pointless.
But you gotta come down here.
Don't worry about what other men are doing. Like I said, I was a victim of it last year. Okay? Other men actually wondering who I was doing.
And in what order?
If I'm not doing your woman, you have nothing to worry about.
Okay.
But the thing about it, it's sad to say this is the type of social media lifestyle that we have come to.
Right.
And
no,
it's great,
because I paid for that.
I want to have
TVs alone.
of course I want the brothers to call in. I want to get their take on this nice topic and everything like that. And we need free insights, etc. Because I really want to get everybody's my view on everything like that. We got a couple of guests on the mic tonight. Of course, we got my man Nabi. He's going to be on momentarily. All right, tonight we got another brother here, another YouTuber. All right, coming all the way from Texas. You know, my man KJ. KJ, are you online?
Yeah.
All right, KJ. That's your car name right there. But you have your YouTube name is. Help me out with that.
Reluctant Nabi.
Reluctant Nabi. Okay. You also dominate the airways too as well. All right. And what's your perspective on your? Yeah, go ahead. What's your perspective on your channel?
All right. My perspective is this. A lot of men have legitimate gripes, beef, and stuff, and then there is a centralized problem, right? I saw your show, and I was like, wow, other options. You know, when I saw your show in Brazil, and guys going to Brazil and stuff. Now, my background is I was in the military. My first station was in Europe, in Germany, and you know, so I've been outside the United States. I know how we're treated outside the United States. So when I saw you getting negative feedback from a lot of the sisters, I was like, no, this dude got something here.
That was
But yeah, well, it was expected. But what the sisters did not understand, and what a lot of the brothers don't understand, is that the beef that the men have, I prove on my channel by putting up the information, our back history, and then I go back and see how we were as a people up until '64, and stuff dropped off like after '68, and then stuff really took a turn for the worse starting from the '70s onward. And so we have to look at what happened between '70 and today. All right. And basically, our sisters was offered a deal to, you know, sell us out. And they did. Not all of them. It started a little bit. But when those little bit have children and stuff, so the things that you talk about, a lot of us men, as you go on and on, didn't have any men in the community, much less the house. Like I had men in the community. So when I was in school, we would talk with box. That was gym class. They put boxing gloves on you. When you had a problem, you went down to the gym and you fought it out, right? That you didn't have no gun shootings after school, right? We handled it like men. But they're not taught that. I teach Kung Fu where I am. And the biggest problem is to get the women to, and it's for free, but it's to get the women to have their children learn something other than within the box. So I'm seeing firsthand, and I have an analytical mind in that I was a lab tech, and that just stuck with me. So basically, I put all these things together. I put my researching abilities together, and what I did was I put the information on my channel so that you can read it and see it and dared anybody to challenge it. Now, that's what's going on. The solution is, now my solution is that the brothers need to get back to the commandments. I'm a spiritual person, so I'm going to argue commandments. But then there was another solution. We don't have to choose women from here. You know, we can get a passport.
Exactly. The passport is the key to everything. Okay? And like I said before, and I said several times before, they said that only 5% of African American men have passports. I argue the fact that it's 2%. And that's why I started the movement challenge last year to get brothers to get passports. Okay? You know, like I said, what pushed me to this, like I said, going back to the movie Frustrated One, which we all see from my man out. Okay? And like I said, once again, we still need donations for Frustrated 3. I want to put out there, we did the live stream last week, okay? And we got a very good response in donations. frustrated free. We can keep this thing going here. We can have this movie going and get our trailer up and running by the next beach party coming up in November. But going back there, right? Going back to what I've learned from that movie, also from other people who travel, okay, everything like that, that when you go to other countries, and particularly other black countries like Brazil, like Colombia, and even black countries, don't let anybody lie to you, all right? We blacks are all over the world. We're not just here in Africa and the United States. That's a bunch of bullcrap. Okay? All right? We get treated very well. Okay? All right? We get treated well. Every country I've been to, right, as a black male, as far as the women are concerned, I've been treated very well, even with little respect from the men. All right, and it's all about the money. You're going to hear people say, "Oh, man, we don't got money. They got the money. You're a man, you got the money, you got a green card." All that silly stuff.
Let me say this, though, to expound upon what you just said. Do you know the difference between the men that they see? They see the men, first of all, like we were talking before. If you're going to another country, they know a couple of things already. One, you're a man with no fear. Two, you're a man with resources to get a passport.
Yep.
All right. Three, those are leadership qualities, right? A lot of women elsewhere appreciate leadership qualities in a man. We are designed. I'm going to tell you, when I was in Germany, I'm going to tell you straight up, we are desired. We are desired. I'm going to tell you straight up, we are desired outside of the United States. All right? So we do have people outside of the United States. And there were black people from all over Africa and everywhere in Germany, in Holland, in the Dam Square in Amsterdam. It's called the Dam Square, for those people that don't know, right? And, I mean, they're all over the place. You know, you got your nefarious actions going on, but for the most part, you got a lot of people that's everywhere. There are African women everywhere. There are African people everywhere.
That's all over the place.
So, yeah, and I have some people that in my video, I open up with speaking languages from the countries of the people that listen to my channel. What a lot of black people don't understand, I speak Oi tudo bem, Brazilian Portuguese, Gouda, right? That's Denmark, that's white, right? But everybody else is somebody black. So if I say konnichiwa, a black person in Japan, they got that over there. If I say ni hao ni hao ma, there's some Chinese black people, right? And then French, bonjour mes amis. All right, that's a lot of Africa if we use French. You see what I'm saying? And so you got some ignorant people coming on my channel saying, why are you speaking all those languages talking to them white people? They don't understand that I'm talking to black people everywhere.
Well, you know, when someone says something stupid like that, and I have to say that's stupid. One, English is not even our language. Okay? English is not our language. That's our person's language. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was not our original language coming out of Africa. Hell no. You know? It's the same as, you know, Afro-Brazilians can say Portuguese is not their original language either. You know?
That's true.
You know, and the thing about it is when that proves the ignorance here in America. The Matrix got us so ignorant that we don't even know what our true language is. Right? Nobody can defend a language that's not even ours.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Good point.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that's the thing, and that's why, that comes from being locked into me. I get it all the time. I get the attack on my YouTube channel from guys, oh man, you selling out, you going with these non-black women. Yo, dude, you see all the pictures in my videos?
They don't look at it.
They won't know, they refuse to look at it. I'm agree with
Aren't them the same dude that talk about, I'm going to get me a yellow bone?
Come again?
Aren't those the same dudes complaining to you, talking about, I'm going to get me a yellow bone?
I'm not sure on that one, but
You ever heard the phrase red bone, the yellow bone, and stuff like that? The light-skinned women here? Yeah, them same dudes that will go for light-skinned women here will talk about somebody getting somebody to have black culture in another country because they're a little bright.
Well, see, the thing is, like I said, the majority of all the people from my family, I come from a family of light-skinned people. Okay, I'm the darkest. Okay, and you know, my priority has never been about color. Okay, it's been about abuse overall. Should you be light skinned? Should you be dark skinned? All right. As long as you treat it, you know, she's beautiful outside, and then also she's beautiful inside. But like I said, brother Diane, like I said, like I told you on the phone last time we talked, that people here in America, the way the Matrix has got us all programmed and tricked, is that we think that we are the only black people. We only
Yeah.
People who don't trust. When I hear ignorant statements like the one this gentleman told you, right? Oh, when you talking about somebody else playing school, or what you doing? I see you with these non-black women and all this other stuff. I'm like, dude, you haven't been nowhere. You haven't been nowhere. And in my opinion, if you haven't been nowhere, you can't talk to me. You can't talk to me. You know,
A lot of them are afraid to travel.
terrified.
They won't go to another state, much less a country. And that's our problem. I think that's our problem right there. Black men that have fear.
Walk like a man. And the thing about it is, right, because of that, because they have fear, because they don't travel, all they do now is sit up and act like women themselves, talk shit about other black men, talk shit about other black women all day. And then they get fed more bullshit, you know, from certain individuals, from certain YouTubers, right? All right, who are feeding and making money off of their frustration, off of their self-esteem. Okay? Low self-esteem will keep you frustrated. Low self-esteem will start having you hate black women, and then start having you hate yourself for being black. That's where this pro-black bullshit, this pro-black, anti-pro-black bullshit starts. And I wanted to let brothers know. I mean, I was put in a group, someone put me in a group called Simp and Shame. A Facebook group called that. I don't know who put me in.
Called what?
Simp and Shame.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm giving them I'm giving them a little buzz here. Someone put me in that group. I'm always being put in groups, right? You know, I don't really mind, but then when you put me in a group, right, that is anti-pro-black, knowing how I am, knowing I'm down for the brothers, okay? You know, and I may not deal with African American women, but I don't hate them, okay? And I don't hate being black, all right? Then, you know, like I said, when I started seeing all the, I was like, yo, am I in the black chapter of the Klan?
Oh, no.
I mean, it got to that point, these guys are talking so much crazy, and then I said, I started acting like a bunch of bitches. You know, and when I said that, they all start going crazy, mad, and all this pro-black, this pro-black. And then you got guys who don't have self-identity. Okay? To the point to where they start mentioning the person that they listen to. Okay?
Yes.
They don't have self-identity. Okay? So, without that self-identity, they get taken advantage of. You got a guy running around here, stealing people's money for movies that are not coming out. Okay? And all, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know.
What it is
it's real sad.
it is crazy, but what it is a lot of us, there's a lot that I learned about us as black people, even as a result of me doing my channel, right? And I had brothers coming up teaching me some things. One of the things was in one of my videos, I promise you, I thought that SIMP was an acronym as someone idolizes mediocre Pune, right? But then
Flipping around to
old school,
just so you know.
yeah, right. And so old school brothers start coming on, you know, and brothers that listen to hip hop, right? The old school hip hop. They said, "Nah, man, it's been around longer than that." And I was like, "What?" And they said, "No, it's short for simpleton." And I said, "What?" And then I was watching TV, MeTV or something one day, and there was a black and white film on where a white man called a white woman a simp. And I was like, holy cow, these brothers, you know, they was on point. Well, and the point that I make is that if we take the time to learn from one another, right, we can get more knowledge and realize that we don't know everything. Some of the times you might need to go somewhere else to know something about yourself or where you come from. Like what people think of where you come from.
Exactly, that's the thing. When you travel, you start to find out stuff about yourself that you didn't know. Your life, your dislikes, there's things that you might dislike, but then you go to another country and you find out you like.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And it just cracks me up that it burns me up that we as black men today are so afraid. We call ourselves men, but we're so afraid to get to that.
Do you know why that is? As I was doing my thing, I started to discover that dudes born like late 70s, 80s, especially in the 90s, like I said, we are generally, during that time period, we're generally raised in a whole community of women, and we still see nothing of but women, and we pick up their attributes. Now, the difference of brothers that was born before that, when men were in the community, like I came from a home where, you know, it was a single mother, different fathers and stuff like that, but all the fathers had jobs. I remember that. What I also remember is, like, everybody on the block will sit you down. A lot of old guys sat me down. I went into the army from listening to some old brothers. See what I'm saying? They're not there anymore, right? And so what you have is, you have somebody that teaches fear, the lust for money and fear, to get things and fear. We didn't care about, we wore shoes till they got a hole in them, and now people need Jordans after one wear, right? And so a lot of the brothers picked up the attributes of women so that we lust after the same thing. I mean, think about it. All these dudes own closets full of shoes. When did we ever do that, right? And then we pick up their mentality where we're afraid of anything but the system. And then the argument is, well, it's what we know. Then how about learn something different if what you know is destroying you? But that fear keeps them from doing that, right? And so brothers need to get past their fear. They need to get out, go somewhere. Once brothers go somewhere once, they'll be over there. Once they leave here once, they'll be over that fear. Trust me on that.
One thing I've always learned about fear, about myself in particular, is that everything I ever was afraid of, fear of flying, height, okay? Even a small man like me, height, okay? Actually, I fell in love with each and every one of them, okay? I always wish that I had the fear of flying. I always wanted to be a pilot, but I was too afraid to fly. Had I gotten as much as flying when I was a teenager, I would probably be working for an airline, being some type of pilot today.
Okay.
Go to the Air Force, go to flight school or something like that. All right, because I have such a love for it now.
Okay.
Now what I'm going to do right now before we take our first call, I'm going to bring in my co-host, Mr. Ali. Al, you mic open?
Yeah, what's going on, Brother Charles? How you doing?
What's going on, brother? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Good to have V back online with us, man. Glad to hear he's feeling better.
Thanks. Right.
Yeah, glad to have him back. I've been checking out listening to your guys' dialogue, man, and your guest you got online. I just want to say I'm in total agreement in what he's saying. And the biggest issue we have now, looking at black neighborhoods, is that like he said earlier, the women that sold us out, started back from the 70s, opted out for welfare, and when you start receiving those government benefits, man couldn't be in the household anymore. So as you look at it now, you look at the black communities now, there's no men there. There's no men there, and most of our young men are being raised by by women, being raised by women, and picking up their attributes and being more emotional. Being reactive and being more emotional. And that's what we have going on now. That's why you have men sitting back with to judge other men, because we don't have the example of men in the community. Like you said, when I was growing up, you had older cats that will pull you to the side and hey, you don't know what you're doing. Nah, that's not what you do. And kind of like the extended family from your pops, if you and your pops. I was raised in a two-family home, and me and my father always didn't see eye to eye. And, young dudes in the neighborhood, older dudes in the neighborhood would pull me to the side and say, young boy, get away from there. Don't hang out with him, man. He trouble. You not that kind of kid. Stay away from him. Step over here, and they would offer advice and kind of steer you the right way. But like I said, the biggest issue now we have, man, young cats are not seeing the examples of men in the communities, and what's so important what you're doing, Charles, and your guest doing there. I guess he has his own show. Is trying to educate the young men, man. Go out there. What I'm doing with the films is just trying to get guys to open up, travel, overcome their fears. God and fear don't occupy the same space. And once you get exposed to a new culture, new beginnings, new surroundings, you start to eliminate those fears and get an idea of a different system. Because I always said America is a culture of no culture. It's just money and war. America's culture is money and war. Yeah. And so you're stuck here with that, man. And,
Man, I'm going to have to use that, the culture of no culture.
Oh, yeah, go take it, brother. Yeah. Just money and war.
That's exactly what it is. Mm-hmm. They strip everybody gets stripped of everything. And then you have this made-up, Americanized thing, which belongs to no one and everyone at the same time. What makes it no good is it stands for nothing.
Yeah, you're 100% right. It stands for nothing.
The culture of no culture. Okay. I would like to say one thing. Y'all have the channel a little mixed up. I am sending out a warning to black men. Y'all are educated. In my warnings, I educate them as to why they should be warned. And they need to do something and prepare themselves. You see what I'm saying? They need to get passports and stuff like that. I got that from Charles. Get your passport, right? Matter of fact, I let mine go. Well, I didn't let it go, but after my passport, my first one expired, I never bothered with it. And then I started watching things, and I was like, yeah, we need to prepare to get out of here and go and try to live other places. I warn brothers as to what's going on and what's coming down the pipe. And that's why I put all my data that I've researched on my channel. So in the video. And I would say this, in the video, I have a poverty chart that I usually put up in video. I put the one is an abortion chart, and the other one is a poverty chart. The abortion chart I put up Because one of the things that they say black men are guilty of is killing so many of us through black on black crime, and that's not really killing us. All right. The number one, all right, the killing goes in this order. We got people that die of AIDS. Then you have black on black crime or violent crime. All right. Then you have accidents. So more people die of accidents. Then after that, you have heart disease. Then after that, you have cancer. But the number one diminishing return for the black community was abortion, which killed more blacks than all of those combined and almost doubled since 1973. The other chart that's significant is that when they looked at poverty, 2014, when they looked at poverty, they looked at the best place for a child to be raised. The best place is with a husband and wife. The next best place is with a single father. The next best place after that is a woman that's with a decent man and the man is not the child, right? The two worst places is a house full of women or a single mother. House full of women is second to the worst, the single black mother, because it goes by race. The single black mother is the worst place for a child to be in the United States. So as you're being raised, part of the reason of the poverty is if you have fear, then you have fear of college, you have fear to study, you're easily manipulated by anybody that's talking any kind of word. All right, that's contrary to anything that's beneficial to you. You're a follower, not a leader, right? Or you don't do anything on your own. Hence, that's why you join gangs and stuff like that, because that's your mentality. You begin to get that women mentality where you always have to be in a group. You can never be alone. You always have to be in a group. Think about it. Women don't just have to be together.
It goes back to the old terminology. A real man stands alone. We forgot about those terminologies. Okay. And, now we have people out here taking advantage of the millennial mindset that is completely corrupted by the matrix. All right, these young guys out here, they're so frustrated, and I understand it. Okay, African American women in this country have gone astray so badly, it ain't even funny. And I'll be the first to tell you. I started off racist, but I calmed down when I started traveling a lot, and I started seeing that on these African American women. I was hated, and I was in that store. Okay.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the young woman heard what we were talking about. All right. And the first thing she said is, "It's not true. It's not true." And I was like, "It's true. It's very true." Okay. I mean, it's, like I said, and they sit here and they laugh at me. There was a bunch of women. I was the only guy right there. There was a bunch of women right there at the counter. And the thing about it is, it goes back to what I told you. I said, look, the problem with African American women today is they don't recognize there is a problem. It's all our fault. They go pick a lot of niggas, okay, that was doing dirty and doing wrong. And then when it blows up in their face, and no man wants them. After that, now all men, all black men, shit, this, that. Okay, and except for when they realize that when the first sign of fixing a problem is recognizing that you have it, and they refuse to accept the fact that they have one. Therefore, we can't fix the problem. We can't go anywhere. Okay? And me, myself, at my age, I can't deal with it. Alright? So, what I do, I don't sit here and be frustrated and angry and get on YouTube all day and call black African American women black bitches all day. Alright? I go do my research, look at other black countries, See frustrated 1, okay, frustrated 2, okay, donate to frustrated 3, all right, but start off the week with frustrated 1, showing me, okay, wait a minute, these other cousins out here, these black women, beautiful black women, that will appreciate the type of man that I am. Okay, you know,
Right.
I don't have to go out there and strain and be frustrated anymore. I'm just no more than an airline ticket away from being happy and being able to make it.
That's because you got options, brother. See, when you learn that you do have options, you don't have to sit there and be frustrated. I have other options. I don't have to deal with this. I have other options. I can go. I don't have to deal with the nonsense, man. I don't have to hang out here, deal with that, put my money on the side, book me a ticket, book me a flight, and I go. And that's what some of the enforcement is trying to educate the young brothers not to get caught up in the system, because they look to take some of your rights. Like, yeah. They want to take your passport away. They want you to take this away. They want to keep you here frustrated and dealing with this. And I listen to America talk about family values. Oh, we got to get back, restore family values. But like you said, in the 70s, when they wanted to implement welfare and help out struggling black families, you had to remove the man from the house. You can't get it unless you remove the man from the house. Even in today, in Frustrated 2 that I brought out, if you're looking to get any assistance now, you still got to remove the man, and now I want his information, because I'm going to put this child support case on him, and then if he can't afford it, I'm going to go ahead and lock him up. So they speak family values, but their actions say something else. It's all based on finance. However I can make money off of you and pimp off of you, or you young youth that's growing up in the neighborhood, I can come through there, sweep through there, and go lock them up. And when they get too emotional, and standoffish, I go ahead and shoot them. I just go ahead and shoot them, and there's no black men there. So when I look at some of the protests, Black Lives Matter, you see majority women. You see black women.
Well, could I say something about that?
Sure.
In my video, I did research on Black Lives Matter. All right, and basically, Black Lives Matter has never been for black men. Now, to do a little background real quick, Black Lives Matter black men have always been dealing with that. But what these women did is, when the Ferguson riots came about, right? And remember, they sent Jesse Jackson up there, and they told him to go home.
Yeah,
they sent Al Sharpton up there, and they told him to go home. They said these black youth are really out of control, and they are going to ignite what they were doing in Ferguson all over the United States, right? We need to quell this, and we need to quell the idea. They didn't care about the CVS that was burned up. They were afraid of the idea, because then they would have to, Obama, for the first time in his life as president, would have to answer to black people for the condition. But what they did was, these three women hashtagged the word Black Lives Matter, right? They hashtagged it, and then George Soros came in and gave them a couple of $1 million and propped them up. And what they did was, they started an organization called Black Lives Matter, and the organization was specifically dedicated to the LGBT community and obliterating black male patriarchy, right? And Mrs. Garza, I have those words coming out of her own mouth in an interview with, I'll get that lady's name in a minute, but in an interview, she said those words, that, well, what we're trying to do is queer the black community. That's their agenda. And they're going after the men. Yes, he says queer the black community. All right? And they're going after, they're trying to eliminate straight black men. Period. And so, and that's what that's what that's about. Her name was Laura Flanders. It was the Laura Flanders show. The lady's name was Alicia Garza. There's 3 of them. And what they did was they didn't want men to be at the head of any movements anymore, so they hurried up and rushed these women in and to make women think that they're the leader of men. And that's why you've seen no strategic movement of any kind of protesting or anything. All right, there's no fear of violence. There's no fear of retaliation if the police or anybody do anything, because you're being led by women, right? And the women, a lot of them are out there just to be seen, not do anything, and nothing, absolutely nothing has been done by these women except to promote the LGBT agenda. That's it. Now, if you look at what Black Lives Matter started out, it was started out as police killing of unarmed black men, and then it turned into police brutality of everybody. You see how they flip that?
Oh, they've been doing that since the civil rights movement. When you got civil rights, it benefited black. Really, white women benefited more from civil rights. Than black people did.
Yeah, but her name was Alicia Garza, and she said it on a Laura Flanders show, and she says that she's about queering the black community. And that's what they want to do. They want to get rid of the patriarch, right? And she calls it, we're trying to do something about, and she said it's a big word, heteronormativity. When they start making just words out they behind, you know they're trying to destroy some stuff, right? And so they're trying to destroy this traditional black family, and that's what the Black Lives Matter organization stand for. So we have to separate the organization from the movement, but the organization kind of took over the movement.
Well, it's funding the movement. Like you said, Joe Soros is funding. Last time I said he gave up a tune of $30 million to Black Lives Matter. Right.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. So if he's funding it, you can't disconnect the movement from the money. You have
money matters. Really,
No, they wouldn't need. They didn't need no money. They just went out. That's the thing, and that's what the white people fear. You did not need any money, and everybody was coming out just spontaneously. All right, and when you have decentralized organizations with no one in charge, no one calling the shots, but everybody knows something is wrong, and everybody just in one mind said, we're going to do something about this today, right? That is the strongest movement you could ever have about anything, because people tend to not stop until their questions are answered, till something is done, till somebody pays a price, till justice is served.
Yeah, but if you have the movement without organization, once the movement is over, then what do you have?
Yeah, you still have the potential that, here's the thing, if you have the movement without centralized leadership, okay, and this is what I'm talking about, centralized leadership. If you have the movement without centralized leadership, and people are concerned that, okay, if we keep going down this route, these people will get a mind, because this worked the first time. These people might get a mind to band together and rush out again. So we're just not going to kill people, at least not on camera like that, and then get away with it. You see what I mean?
But I disagree with it, because after the Ferguson, you still see that behavior going on by police officers. And take a different
right, and they quelled that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When they made these women let me say this. When they made these women in charge of the movement, then the movement changed, and they made the people docile. In other words, they stopped protesting for the lives of the black men and started doing it in word only, because that's what this organization did. You see what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. That's what I'm saying is, hold on, let me just make this point. You have to have the leadership there, because if you look at what Dr. King was able to accomplish, even though he had the movement, but when it was done, you got the Civil Rights Act, you got the Voting Rights Act. I'm a big fan of Malcolm. When Malcolm came up and he was doing his, he left mosques behind. He has left places where people can go and gather, and the movement still continues on to this day. And you know, without that leadership there, you're not going to get, like you said, you get the emotional aspect of it, but then you're not, no leadership, you can't get any bills passed, nobody to take it down to Congress, no one to bring it to D.C. With that kind of money that you got behind you, $30 million, and if you need, if George Soros's got his checkbook out, you should be down at D.C. You should be down lobbying Congress. You should be down there.
Not if he's paying you not to do it.
Oh, yeah. I'd say if he had leadership there.
Well, I don't know well, Al, but the thing about it is, once again, it goes right back to money. All right, black money.
Mm-hmm.
Black
Yeah, we
money
did
is
ourselves. Yeah, there
black
it
money
is.
is power. The reason why a cop can come up and shoot a black man down like a dog, right? Shoot a black brother down, don't send him flowers, right? You know, it's because he knows the black man doesn't have any power. We can sit here and march, we show come and all this stupid stuff. The cop right now who murders that brother up there in Minnesota, right? He ain't doing no time, all right? The cop that ran up on the brother who was on the ground with his hands in the air, shot him in the leg. He ain't doing any time, okay? You turn around and gave him a stupid brother. Why did you shoot him? I don't know. Because the thing about it is when you see a race with no power, we always spending our money. And we do have the power. That's the sad part about it. For example, prime example, I said this before, when those young black men down in Missouri, the Missouri football team, right, refused to play, all right? They would not play, right? Until that school administrator removed, you know, based on racism, you know, he removed, right? They were costing that school, what, $10 million a week or something like that? You know, $10 million a week, something to that degree.
Well, right? you have to be taught. We have to be taught economics. A lot of us don't understand economics, especially group economics. They banded together. I'm saying those football players and I used to live in Atlanta, and I was in sports talk radio down in Atlanta. So I know how big college football is, especially down in the South.
Now look, when the brothers discovered the secret to make things happen, when it comes down to money, right? Here comes Fox News. Here comes Donald Trump, all right? Oh, here comes first Donald Trump on Fox News. If I was a dean of that school, I would have all them boys, all their scholarships removed, and this.
Well, he has to discourage you from that behavior, because if those who studied that and watched that was a powerful movement, not violent. They didn't pick up any weapons, didn't do anything. I refuse to display my talent for you with this racist at the helm. You get rid of him, and we'll get back on the field. Now, them not being on the field and them losing football games, and you can't get bowl games. When those colleges get bowl games, that brings in tens of millions of dollars. That's why anytime you have a situation in any university, they're never cutting the football program. They won't refuse to cut the football program. They've always got money for football program. Don't have money for biology labs, and don't have money for this and this. But football ain't going nowhere, especially down in the South. Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, LSU. Those, man, them guys sit down and boycott, and them athletes say, well, listen, we ain't playing until this is cleaned up. Until this is cleaned up. That's the power you have.
And here's the thing.
That's the power we have when we won't utilize it.
Well, no one's taught you. No one has taught you.
Yeah, no one taught it. There was no man in the house to teach you. So what you got is your mom taught you that you do what the school tells you to do, because if you make it to the NFL, she gets the house out of it.
Right, she teaches you to behave yourself. Don't get in trouble, behave yourself.
Yeah, but she wants the house. She wants you to get into the NFL and get a house. But I was watching a show with Stephen A. Smith, and he had a doctor on there that was telling you the the power that the real power of black men right now. If all the athletes saw some jacked up mess, and if they all would have just went one strike for one game, whether it happened during the NBA season, the NFL season, if they would have went one strike for one game, and then said, we'll sit out all the games if Roger Goodell or whoever's in charge of Roger Goodell's football, David Stern or whatever, if they decided to do something about that, the police, something would have happened to the police, right? Because you're cutting off the money, right? But most of the black athletes now, again, I put up a picture where you had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you had Jim Brown, you had Muhammad Ali, you had the whole Skull team, right? You have that picture there, and I put it up in one of my videos, and I was like, these dudes weren't playing. They were athletes, and then Jim Brown still ain't playing around with these people, right? And these were men. What you have now is you have the mentality of boys in the body of a man. And his singular focus is to play the sport that the white man wants him to play, because basically he is a slave. And you didn't know how much of a slave LeBron James was. Remember those shoes Steph Curry came out with?
Yeah.
The Under Armour shoes, right? Remember all the jokes? There were nurses lined up around the block to get his shoes because they looked like the nursing shoes. They asked LeBron James to come up with a joke or comment on it. He couldn't even mention the name of the shoe. He said, I heard about some shoes. I belong to Nike. I'm owned by Nike. When you become a brand, you are now owned. You are not free to say anything unless they tell you you can.
Yeah, let me cut you. Let me share a quick story with you, man. This is why it's so important to have men in the community. When I was a young kid, I asked my father for some money to go to the store, and my father told me, he said, go ahead, go around to the store, tell a man what you want, and you pay him later. I said, he ain't gonna give me nothing unless I give him money. He said, go around the corner, tell the man whatever you want, you pay him later. So I did it. The man told me, get the hell out of the store. Told me, get the hell out of the store. And I've been going to the store. We lived there for years. He told me, get the hell out of the store. So when I came back, my father said, what happened? I said, he told me to get the hell out of the store. So my father looked at me. So he went in his pocket. And he said, how much money? What do you need? What do you need? I said, just a couple bucks. He gave me a couple bucks. And he said, where are you taking that money? You going to take it back around the corner to the man that just told you to get the hell out of the store? And I said, damn, I said, nah, I'm gonna go to a different store. I ain't going to that store no more. I'm going to a different store. Wow. And I took my money and I took it where I would be respected. I took it to another store. So he lost my business at that age. So when I got older now, and I was with my nephew, and me and my nephew was walking, and summer night, man, we was getting 6 packs of beer. So I'm walking with my nephew to the store, and I said, damn, I forgot my wallet. So my nephew said, let's go back and get it. I need to get it. Come on, let's go. So I go to the store, grab 6 packs of beer, told the man, hey, put it in the bag, I'll pay for tomorrow. So the kid stood up and said, no. The guy who owned the store looked up and saw it with me. He said, no, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Put it in the bag. No worry. I see you all the time. No worry. I said, ain't no problem, right? He said, no. And I shared that story with my nephew. How you don't let nobody disrespect you when it comes to putting your money. I've been doing business with this man for years.
Dang.
Right.
And that's the power we have.
Exactly. When he talks to Boosie, that is to say that we are so caught up in here, like I said, just going right back to what I said before. We are so caught up with the in-house bullshit. Okay? Alright? And we don't see that we are 30% of the consuming in this country is done by African Americans. You take that 30% away, and this economy the way it is now, you will collapse the economy. That's the man's house.
Well,
if we stop spending money, if we stop looking at NBA-wise, love and hip-hop and all this other stupid stuff that gets us out there to spend money stupid. Buy a house, buy the thing and drive it right back to the ghetto, right back to the project. Okay?
Well, that's the,
But
we have to, we
you
we
missed
big,
one big thing with the spending thing. Could I say this real quick? That when you talk about who's spending the money, all right, and I think this is the problem we have with donations when we want to do something for men and everything. The system they set up was so effective that it's the women that's spending the money. Not only are they spending the money that the white man gives them, but they're also spending the black man's money they're getting from child support. You see what I'm saying? And so the black man who would normally save money to spend on big ticket items and stuff like that, wherever he's respected, he don't have that disposable income the way he would have it had he had a wife, or if he was in charge of the finance. Right now, because it's mainly single women, 70% to 80% of the children are being raised by single women, and those women are getting child support, and those women are spending that money on stuff like really hair and stuff like that. And so they're making this an economy that is a consumer-driven economy and not an industry-driven economy where we're making cars and wash machines and stuff.
yeah,
See
don't,
what I mean?
yeah,
We don't,
spend,
and China owns everything. China owns everything.
yeah,
Right.
I agree with you 100%, yeah. The
And so
women are
the
big
hair,
consumers.
the hair business alone is billions of dollars a year in business. Billions. Black women consist of 13% of the population of women, but they spend 70%, they buy 70% of the weed. 70% of the weed is bought by only 13% of the population. Think about how much money that is, right? Now, so long as the men are losing their money, like say the child support, parole, all the rest of the stuff, like some of us can't catch a break because they made a mistake, and they're going to have to pay for that mistake until it's all done, right? And I look at child support like parole. Child support ain't nothing but parole or probation, because you got to pay each month. If something goes wrong, you lose your job or whatever, then basically you're going to jail. Ain't that how parole or probation works? You make a mistake, then you go to jail. That's what child support is. Now, me, I'm luckier than most brothers because I'm retired military, right? And so, and I'm VA retired, right? So I just pay my child support. I know I'm not going to have to worry about that until that child turns 18. I'm not going to have to worry about it. I'm not going to ever be behind. Once I pay my bills, I have excellent credit. I did videos about credit, right? I jumped my credit to 777, 72, but I was at 5 at one point. You know what I mean? So basically, we don't understand money, and even when we have part of our money being sifted from us, we need to be wiser in how and where we spend our money, since we don't have much of it, and we need to pool our money to make resources for black men, so that we can go like
Here's
this.
the resource right here. Here's the resource right here. All right, with Al Green, Frustrated Series, we still need donations for Frustrated 3. Okay? Al, you can put it out there right now. We had a, okay week last week. We so far behind to make this movie. Let's start it right here. Let's prove something right here by bringing our black product with this movie. Okay, with donations being done to this movie. Al, can you put out the donations website?
Yeah, for the donation received last week, or?
No, donations website overall.
Oh, yeah, it's,
People can donate to you.
yeah, it's Grease Films, greasefilms.com, GREEZE films.com. You sit there, there's a link right there that explains everything, especially with the giveaway, the free trip to Brazil that we're also offering for those who donate $50 or more. We ask for donations, a minimum of $10 on there, and brother Sherlock Holmes is doing a giveaway for airline ticket, buddy pass airline ticket, for those who donate $10. So you can put you in the raffle at the end of the budget's met. So somebody will win a free buddy pass, and someone will win a free trip to Brazil. And you donate that at greasefilms.com.
All right, here, I'm gonna get that again real quick from you, but let me set this up. Because while we're talking, I'm gonna put that in my next video, so that my viewers will, my listeners, they'll know where to go. So spell it again.
GREEZE films.com.
I'm also seeing the link too as well.
Yeah, it's like Grease, but with a G. Greasefilms.com.
All right, and so yeah, I'm gonna put this in my next topic, and get this up, and because I would like for a lot of the brothers on my channel to see it. Another thing about my channel, I really got serious about it in December, right? And what happened is, while I was in the Army until last year, I was an EEO sergeant, and so, you know, my mouth is kind of muffled, you know what I mean? So I can't speak to a lot of things because, you know, you're the EEO, so you can't step on toes. People are supposed to be able to come to you for EO complaints and stuff like that, right? And so basically, I had to retire, right, before I could start my channel. I started my channel, and right now, you know, I got the ears of some people, and I'm hoping that the brothers, that we could get it together and do some stuff like that, help fund and support some stuff like that. My thing right now, with the money I make off of YouTube, I put it, all of it directly back into the community, but even I might be able to fund some stuff that way. Because I got book bags, like Fight for the Children. Most of the children got skateboards in the community so that they could play outside. And I'm giving money away for 2 scholarships and stuff like that, right? And some of my members have helped out, and so I'm pretty sure that if I put this up there, they will be more than willing to, some of them will. You know, right now I'm at 1,500,000, over 1,500,000 views, and I got 7,600 subscribers, right? And so I'm gonna put it out to them and hope that we can try to build some stuff, get our own stuff going, because we need reporting like that, like the first frustrated in Brazil. We need that. Brothers need that. They need to see what's really good.
Black man's options out there. They need to know that.
Yeah, we need to know. And my thing is, I'm on YouTube, and talking to my African friends, y'all are actually going there. It's film. You're filming Brazilian women. And I was like, dang, you know, those are real people. You know what I'm saying? That's not a picture. You know? And so so I'm gonna put that to the fellas and see if we can move some of our interests. And that's what we need to do. Brothers, we need to pitch in to move our interests.
Big time. KJ, like I said, I also want to tell here, anybody wants to get on the call tonight, yeah, everybody's very interesting conversation going on right now. You want to get on the call, please. Press 1. We got a lot of listeners in the queue right now. We also got one call coming in right now from 267. 267, your mic is open.
How you doing tonight?
Hey, how you doing?
How are you guys doing?
Doing good, brother. Doing that now.
Let me join the conversation, mate. Charles, which one of you three had said this earlier? It amazed me. I'm actually going to post the video in the escape group. like a lot of people in the group know that I've been a member of the Ethiopian Evangelical Christian Church since 2003, and I picked up how to speak in their language. So I was on an African group on Facebook, and I posted a video of myself speaking an African language, saying, you know, it's very rare that an African American learns an African language. And all the Africans were just going crazy, like, holy moly, how did you learn? That was amazing. The Americans tore me down like crazy. They said, what are you making a fool of yourself? Why are you speaking that language? What do you think you're doing? Who do you think you are? I'm like, what's up with this?
What language was you using?
Ethiopian Amharic.
Okay.
I'm going to post that same video on the escape group. And a Spanish goes, I think I've been writing a lot of Spanish on the escape group as well. Spanish goes the same way. You know, I'd be at the job, speaking to the Mexicans who work there. I mean, not cleaners guys, but the professionals who work there. And the other Americans like, what are you speaking Spanish for? You ain't from that country. Like, these guys. I said, seriously, the only answer you have is the one you put in yourself, man. You want to go anywhere, see anything? I mean, when I was in the Air Force, I had brothers who wanted to go to Brazil, couldn't speak a word of Portuguese, and had no interest in Portuguese. The guy said, how you going to go to Brazil? You can't speak a word of Portuguese. He said, all I got to say is, come here, girl. I said, okay. You going there for, yeah, whatever. Oh, yeah. Language is, learn language is very important.
Right, and none of it's ours. Except
y'all's voices, y'all's voices sound like a little bit. Al and the other guy.
No, this is the Nabi.
Nabi.
Yeah, the Nabi. This is Al right here.
What Al was saying about the restaurant, I had an incident like that. It was, I was going to Charles, probably, you know, Charles, do you know those Indian restaurants around like 40th Street, 30th Street? A lot of Indian restaurants down there.
Yeah, right around 42nd, 44th Street.
Yeah. I'm a regular to those restaurants down there. I went there one day and went to the counter to pay for my food, left my checking card home. I said, oh man. And they looked at me like, nigga, you're a regular customer. Say next time you come here. As simple as that. No problem. And that's the kind of place where you want to give your business to. Now, there's another African place that I was going to. I go in there and eat up like crazy. They're super friendly. When I only have a cup of coffee, they seem to have a bit of an attitude, you know. We don't want you sitting at the good table. What are you doing talking to this person? Okay. Well, I see the difference now. You understand? So it's about going to a business and getting courtesy.
Right.
Now, this one kind of threw me off board here. I went out to a friend's house in West Philly. I said, I'm not messing with this Korean. I'm not going to the place. I'm going to a black-owned place. I went to the black-owned place to eat a cheesesteak. How you doing? I said, what you want? One. Okay. You eat a cheesesteak with everything, except ketchup. I said, what you want to eat? Yo, I mean, I got the worst attitude from this brother who works in the place. I said, I said, get the Korean person to come here. Now, he obviously,
you know what? It's funny, right? Here's the thing. It's funny. I had the same thing happen to me. You know, Jim State's all the way up on 62nd and Tower Hill, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I've been going there. My grandfather owned the nightclub across the street from the IPI Club. All right. So we've been going there since I was a kid. On this day, I went there. We had some girl in there. Like I said, an American woman with an attitude, right? You know, bringing her personal bullshit to work. Okay? I'm up here and I'm like, ready, you know, she's like, one, I'm like, she took forever to answer me. So are you taking orders? Does it look like I'm taking orders? Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
You know, I'm about to spend about $10 for a cheesesteak here. Okay? Like that?
That's exactly right. I mean, I walked past 3 Korean places.
I told her, look, I've been coming to this cheesesteak shop since I was 9 years old. And I've never had nobody up there come at my neck like the way you just did. You know what? Fuck y'all. Click. And I stepped off. Now, the owner, I will say this. The owner knew my grandfather. And he knew me. The owner knew I've been coming there since I was a kid. All right? And I'm spending $10 cheesesteak, I don't even go get cheesesteaks like that, you know, so I'm trying to keep control my diet. But when I do get a little tight, instead of me driving all the way to South Philly and giving it all these Geno steaks and giving it to the white boys, I come right here in West Philadelphia and give it to y'all. And the owner appreciated that. He called me up and he said, look, we sticking that girl out. She knows with us. She wants you to back. She's out. You know. And I'm like, yeah, you gotta screen people you got because, like I said, I've been coming in. And I was about to go down to Gino and say, fuck y'all for life. You know, all the years I've been coming in, you know, I get that nasty attitude. You know?
But I think the owner realized it too.
Yeah, the owner
he let her go.
Yeah, the owner caught on to it at the end. The owner caught on to it, you know, because he realized, wait a minute, I've been Charles Sutton, I saw Margot something like that. He's coming in since he was 9 years old. He's spending mad money, okay? You know, and bringing his whole family here.
So,
You know?
that's warfare. You got to look at business. It's warfare. You don't lose customers. You don't let customers walk out the door that looking to spend money. You don't, especially when you got a customer that you know already that's continuing shopping there. You don't do that. Like I said, now, since my father taught me that lesson when I was about 10 years old, I don't shop, I don't go anywhere where I get disrespected like that. And a lot of times when I go out, you know, I eat at some spot, they know me, I got you, here you go, Grease, hey, how you doing? Hey, I saw your thing, hey, how's everything? And sometimes if I go there, I can order the food, have it sent out. Hey, you take care of it later. You take care of it later, don't worry, no worries.
Right.
Charles, I don't know if you noticed this, but you noticed this in and outside of Philadelphia. A lot of non-black owned places, and they always get biracial women working as cashiers. Have you noticed that? It stands out.
A lot of hotels. I noticed that a lot of hotels that I go to. You know, when I'm on the road. You know, I noticed that a lot. Biracial, you know, a lot of women.
Exactly. They must really hot. Oh, let me say one more thing I get off my was calling. Way outside of Philadelphia, way out in the suburbs, no more out there. There's one Indian place, and the owner, I talked to him, he's a pretty cool guy and everything, and he was telling me about how he sets up his business out and even out in the suburbs. He said, we basically took a whole year to set up his business. We scout the area, what's not here, what the customers are looking for. So they do scout those areas. But when I see those non-black places with the big hip-hop slogans on the front, they got a lot of girls working there, I'm like, come on, man. That's so obvious. They always got a lot of girls working as cashiers. They got black guys cooking. They got Spanish guys cleaning up in there.
Stereotypical stuff, you know.
And when I get people that are close to me, you been to that new place? I don't go to those new places. Come on, what's wrong with you? I go to Korean places, black-owned places, Hispanic-owned places, I ain't mess with those other places.
But it's kind of hard for us black men to have a business because the best people to work for you is going to be family. Anytime you have to hire other people, it's an uphill battle. And if you notice that a lot of the businesses that come here that open up is family run.
That's true. That is true. Little kids, everything.
Everybody is, and that's what makes it successful. They don't have to hire outside help. We can't do it is because if we hire a sister, a cousin or something, they think they need to be getting paid Donald Trump type money because they family. You know, and then they don't have to show up to work. And when they do get there, they can cut people out and not even work, you know. And so that's why it's hard for us.
Yeah. I didn't even want to mention this to Charles. Charles has seen a lot of those Afghanistanian chicken places in West Philadelphia, Arizona. Arizona Crown, I don't know if it's still around. But those guys, same thing. I talked to those guys when they used to be around. I talked to them guys only to get some food. And the guys would say, we don't like to hire some of the black Americans because they don't want to work 10 hours a day and they want to carry stuff off. Because these guys come from, I got friends from Afghanistan, Sudan. They said, where they come from, we don't work 5 days and have 2 days off. We work every day.
They do.
Culture. We don't have 5 days, 2 days vacation.
You've seen all those crown chickens on just about every corner here in our community. Don't see crown chickens in Chestnut Hill. Don't see where crown chicken is in Chestnut Hill. Okay.
Actually, Charles, I wrote a post about that. I went to a Popeye chicken out in the white suburbs, and I posted with all the white people in there. I said, hey, there are white people in some places. Crown chicken, I think all those
Popeye is a franchise. The Popeye is a franchise. Crown chicken, like I said, crown chicken, you only find that in the ghettos, 2nd Street, you find that in North Philadelphia and all that stuff. You don't find that in Chestnut Hill.
not crowns.
You ain't gonna find no crown chicken on Germantown Avenue in Chestnut Hill. Okay. But you will find a crown chicken on Germantown and Shelton down the hood. Okay.
The furthest I've seen a crown chicken outside of the hood was in Upper Darby. And that's the furthest I've seen one else.
Darby these days is starting to become more hooded by the day. I mean, like I said, with my ex-wife and my kids, my son. And the thing about it is, like, the bottom line is, with all that going on, the point is that they're getting our money. They're getting our money. Okay? And what they're doing with our money is spending it, bringing their families over here and making more crown chickens.
Yep. I'm going to tell you something that's really, really sad. All right, my channel, I told you all the stuff I'm doing in the community. I was going to pay somebody close to me to help me, like a secretary kind of position, right? And it was somebody that really needed the money, and female. She was like, well, this, that, and the other. And then when she came and we were talking, I was telling her my idea, which I shouldn't have had to tell her my idea. It should have been like, hey, could you do this? Could you help me with this? I'll pay you. Not what you trying to do, this, that, and the other, but I don't think it. I was like, you know what? I don't need your help anymore. Now, this person have all kinds of problems, right? And I was like, you know what? I've been getting along by myself, and I'm going to keep doing my channel by myself, right? And so, slowly but surely, I get people added to my channel, daily. Right? And I was like, okay, I'd rather struggle by myself than have somebody put me through hell thinking that they're going to help, and it'd be worse than me doing it by myself. You know what I mean? And because that's what you got. I was like, why you bumping your gums? He said, what can you do for me? Right? And then I'm telling you my idea so that you can have a little understanding, right? And I mean, I was just catching hell. And my name has a meaning, and it's reluctant Nabi, because I was really reluctant to go down this path, right? Because I knew I wasn't going to have the help. But then I'm starting to see maybe I don't need the help if that's what the help is going to be. But then how do you grow? How do you expand? And so I have to keep it small enough where I can handle this by myself.
The one thing about this, right, is that the right people always come and back you up. That's how you grow. Okay? That's how all this got together, at least on my end. And of course Al, was frustrated and everything like that. It grew into a phenomenon within itself. Okay? And the right people listen. The people that listen to message to go out to you. You're putting out a message on your channel, and it's going out to people. And those to the people, when I started off with my channel, it was was a joke. It wasn't supposed to get this big. The message was real. The message was real. I sat up there one night and I was like, you know what? I need to tell the brothers about my trip. I just got back from Brazil. It's probably my 4th trip in Brazil. I said, I need to tell brothers what this trip was like. I can't film this by myself. So I'm going to put this video out here. Whatever happens, whatever happens. Next thing you know, I get, what, 10,000 views on one. I'm like, whoa. And then I got brothers telling me, yo, man, you need to go do more videos. We need to hear this.
Yeah.
And I, and of course, frustrated. I wanted to get, you know what? This is the movie that pushed me to go to Brazil in the first place. So the right people will hear you. Okay, the people that is meant to be heard, that your voice, your vision, everything like that, meant to be heard. That's the same thing with me. But I wanted to get to our next caller coming in from 323. 323, your mic is still on the line? Still open?
Oh, hello?
Yes.
Oh, hi. Sorry about that, Charles. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Oh, yeah, man. I wanted to talk about businesses, you know what I'm saying? Like, how out here in Los Angeles, though, you're not going to find a lot of black-owned businesses, especially when you go towards East LA and beyond. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's terrible. Because I was trying to, I was looking for an art class. And, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel more relaxed in my own backyard with my own people, you know what I'm saying? And so I asked my homies, like, is there any black-owned art classes or just, programs for, like, like teenagers and just, people just, early 20s or whatever. There was none of that out here. None. You know what I'm saying? And I was blown away. I was done. I didn't even know. I thought, like, it would be some black-owned programs, you know what I'm saying, for, like, teenagers, like, in the early 20s, whatever. It's not. And I can see why you got a bunch of teenagers out here with African-American teenagers, you know what I'm saying, just walking around like The Walking Dead, pretty much. It's nothing to do.
You know what's funny? Everything you just said, right? That's absolutely true here in this country. When you go to other countries, like you said, you do art, right?
Yeah.
When you go to other countries, right? Like Brazil, art is well welcomed there.
Oh yeah, definitely, you're right.
Okay, it's well welcome. You probably find an art school, in a black-owned or even a black-ran art school. There's a lot of things that haven't left from other countries.
Yeah, you're right.
A long time ago.
You're right. I didn't notice that until last month. I was so upset because I feel like, I don't feel like going to West LA, Beverly Hills, Brentwood. I gotta be around all them 20 white people in the classroom. I want to be around my own people. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's just terrible. I didn't even notice this stuff, and it's just crazy, man. It's like recently, I got arrested. I could put my hands on her. She was a feminist. She was on what we call them, feminists, whatever we call them. Black women.
Feminazis.
Yeah, feminazis. They're terrible. She was beautiful young black sister. Oh man, like she's cool. Me and my homies, she was chilling. And she was like, black women can do what men can do. We said some stuff. We were trying to put her in check, and she had her little crew jumped in. You know what I'm saying? You know how most black women in America like to be masculine now. They don't act like women no more. Her crew jumped in, started being offensive, spitting. You know what I'm saying? Trying to scratch her and stuff. And then people from their side. you know, and the cops came and handcuffed us. We told them, man, we didn't put our hands on them. You know what I'm saying? They was being offensive. You know what I'm saying? They was spitting at us and calling us names and trying to scratch us. And recently they got this interracial dating website. It's called Black White Love something. I forgot the name of it. But it's an interracial dating website. Black women with their slave masters, pretty much. And I made a comment, pretty much saying, you know, black women shouldn't be procreating with. You know, like, you should know the atrocities black women went through in slavery. I don't know why you guys are just, you know, and nothing but black women from different parts of the United States jump on me, you know, have a no smart, picking up for their, you know, I want to have mixed babies. You niggas are bums. I mean, young, I'm talking about little black girls from 13 years old all the way up to probably 40. I'm talking about, you know, I love myself a white man, and you niggas are bums, and I was like, wow. I showed my people all, you see how far gone our, I mean, you know, I'm like, wow. Like,
in America.
They lost. They so, yeah.
The confrontation. And I tell brothers, don't get caught now. Let me tell you where you messed up at, right? When them women started coming at you, you should have left them. Don't
Yeah,
get
true.
over them, start arguing.
Yeah.
Walk,
Right.
show your ass, and walk away.
Yeah, he's right. You're definitely right. You're definitely right.
That, like I said, because that's the trap.
Yeah.
You get confrontational with them, they'll attack you. You know?
Yeah, you're
They'll
right.
attack you.
You're right. I've seen it.
The first thing for you to do is walk away because they know they have the law on their side. You see how the law came up with y'all said and locked y'all.
Yeah, handcuff us, man. Them hood rats, feminists, were just, you know, laughing, you know, smirking, you know, and it's like, you know, I mean, I try to put up with black women. I mean, no matter how many times they got me set up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I try to be like, okay, you know what? I understand, all right. But I know, like I said, you got to separate it. I know there's some good sisters out there, but I'm trying to stay away from the corrupted ones, you know? Because there's, like I said, you know, there's like, for a humble, feminine, loving sister in America, I consider that a dying breed. Like, they're dying out. You know?
They are.
Yeah, they're a dying breed. I told one girl, I here. But not everywhere else.
Everywhere else.
Everywhere else.
I said this before, right? I said America is a feminist country. No matter if Hillary Clinton is president or even Donald Trump is president, right? God forbid. Right? But this country is already feminist.
Right.
There is no change on that.
Right.
It's a done deal.
But
it's still a man's world. All right? This is one country in a man's world. No feminist country in a man's world. You get out. You don't get confrontational.
You're right.
It winds up losing opportunities to get passports to get out of here. You lose your passport.
Yeah. You're right. You're definitely right
I
about
hope that didn't end with no results, any charges or anything like that.
Oh, no charges. We had a witness.
Good.
You know, we had a witness. They told the police, like, oh, they wasn't doing nothing. They was just, you know, they was having, you know, they was just talking.
What if that witness wasn't there?
Right. But here's the thing. You cannot, here's the thing, though, and this is the problem. You cannot avoid being around. Black women are everywhere, and this is the point of my video. They're everywhere, and they have that mentality that they can put you away. Black women have never had our back, right? Not as a whole. They have never had our back. Now they will try to brainwash you with the Jedi mind trick. With we've always had your back. We've always had your back. No, you didn't. You sold us out in '73 when you jumped on with Gloria Steinem. Then a black woman created Miss Magazine in '75, and the sole purpose of that magazine was to bash black men, because they had to separate the black man from the black woman. And the reason why is they didn't want.
Let me cut you off there, but it's going on in Hollywood.
Oh yeah, yeah,
How
yeah.
many,
And
how many times you see? I mean, how many times every movie, whether if it's a black man, it's a white woman, or they're just friends, or they keeping away. But if it's a black, if it's a black man and a white man going after a black woman, best believe they're gonna put the black woman on everything. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Yeah,
right.
you definitely right
Now here's
about
the
that.
thing: they don't want what happened. They don't want. This is what a lot of people don't understand, especially the black women. The black women that says black men never had their back. You know Head Start, right? You know Meals on Wheels, right? Okay,
Yeah.
let's talk about the free clinic. Let's talk about WIC. All
Yep.
right. Let's talk about the school breakfasts, the after-school program,
Yeah.
right? All of that came from the Black Panthers
Yeah, Black
when
Panther.
they were run by men, right?
Yep.
Now, what they also did have was SAFE, where they escorted the elderly home and to the store and to the hospital. They had the free ambulance. These men were doing so much for the community. Then when black women joined, the issues got transferred from community issues to female issues with
Yeah, right.
abortion, and birth control. What
Angela
does
Davis
that have?
too.
Uh-huh. Abortion and birth control, right? And then they sent another black female in there to sleep with all the leadership and then put a splinter in between them. All right?
Oh,
And
that's deep.
this is all documented. Oh, and I prove it on my channel.
Yeah,
All right?
yeah.
And I show it.
a subscriber, by the way. The channel's dope, man.
And well, you saw that. I have Victoria Steinem herself telling what they did,
Yeah.
right? And so this is what they do, right? So the black woman, and this is a warning to all black men. The black woman, in general, did not have our back. Now, these black women will say, well, stop using general terms. Stop using general terms. You always use in general terms. As a lab tech, we took universal precaution, right? What universal precaution is we had our lab jackets on and our gloves, right? Because in general, when you're messing with blood, you're going to have some contagion in some blood, all right? Specifically, you have a lot of people that don't have nothing. They don't have nothing in their blood that's going to kill you anything. But you don't know who that is, right? You don't know who that is because the blood does not announce to you, oh, I'm the infected agent before you look at it under a microscope or before you throw it in on the blood plate. You see what I'm saying? And so basically, what I tell black men to do is use universal precautions when dealing with black women. Are all of them bad? No. Are all of them bad? No. But you have to treat them like they could be. You have to treat every single woman like they could be bad until you get to know them and find out that they're not. Universal precaution. You treat every specimen as if it's contagious and it can kill you until you look under the microscope or you throw it in a plate and say, oh, okay, this won't kill us. That's normal flora. Okay? And that's how you got to deal with that. And we don't have to stay here. If I didn't learn one thing from Charles Tyler's thing when I was watching this video, is we didn't have to stay here. I saw a bunch of brothers on the beach having some peaceful fun. Nobody came home shot. You know, and let's just. Yeah, they party. Now, let me just say this. I did some research on Brazil. You know, I'm learning this language. I'll be like, boy, to the bank, and all the rest of that stuff, and coming and all that stuff, right? But this is what I've learned. I learned that Brazil got some bad places. But you got people, if you stay out of the bad places, and bad stuff tend not to happen to you, right? The brothers had fun and they went home, right? I'm pretty sure some people have negative things about every place, and there's some negative, right? What we need to do is learn where the bad places are so we can avoid them. And Brother Charles, he got some help on that with the brother that you talked to.
They're
The first
funny.
time. And so, John Thompson. Yeah, I learned that from Charles, right? Mr. John Thompson. He said before you look at his thing before you go. And I looked at it, right? Man,
Yeah.
dude's going down there finding wives, right? And I was like, that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
here is the thing.
Yeah.
What it is, we do not have to stay here.
Yeah.
We do not have to stay here. We don't have to pick a woman from here. We don't have to. And not only do we have options, right? Any woman that don't want a working man is less than a woman that we should be picking anyway.
Yeah.
All right? Women
Let me
that
add something in there. Let me add
Go
something in
ahead.
there, right? This is a brother, right? A brother that came at me and told me this the other day. Right? And I had to tell him, I said, sometimes a woman will tell you she's not worthy of you by making you think that you're not worthy of her. All right? In America, let me tell you something. One thing I've learned, and I had to learn the hard way, okay? I used to think something was wrong with me. I later found out morally something was wrong with women, and I was women here in the Matrix. Okay? All right? Nothing was wrong with me. I didn't change anything about me, or my personality and everything like that, and how I, of course, how I carry myself. The thing about it is this, right? If she was a thug, good, voodoo, swag, or something stupid like that,
Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right. Because I got a lot of female friends in Brazil. A lot of female friends in Brazil, and they're the most sweetest people. Like I tell people, they live so little, but they're the most happiest. They live so little, very happy. And I'm like,
they don't want
they don't want that. Yeah, I see too. I'm sorry to cut you off, Charles. I just want to say, it's just love talking to women in Brazil and just people in Brazil, and it's just like they make me feel very happy, you know what I'm saying? And they just tell me, come out here, you gotta get away, because they can see it on my face, Loki. You just make me tired. They tell me you gotta get away.
You got tired look on your face.
Yeah, if you're tired, man, you're in your 20s, man. You gotta get away. You gotta get out of here. Get out of there. And one of my female friends, she told me, she was like, come here. She was like, I'm taking you to, beautiful side. Victoria's like, beautiful side, and you're gonna have fun. And I already know what's gonna happen. I mean, I know that I'm gonna end up crying when I get back on the airplane back to Los Angeles. I already know what's gonna happen. I already know what's gonna happen.
That's common.
That's
bitch.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Charles is a bitch.
It's gonna happen. I already know. I'm already in love with the women in Brazil. They're so sweet. I told them I made more friends in Brazil than females in my own backyard, and I've been, like 25 years of my life. I made more female friends in Brazil.
It ain't nothing like going to a country where the hardest part is choosing.
Yeah.
Okay, the hardest part is choosing. Not have to worry about being let down, left hanging, and everything like that. See, these are the frustrations that black men here in America are going through.
Yeah, you're right.
Now, we are traveling. We've been around the block. We've been out the matrix. And therefore, we shouldn't have any frustration about African American women. I don't no longer, like I said, you don't hear me no longer talk about African American women and negative light. You don't hear me calling them black bitches, this and that.
Yeah.
Alright? Because I don't have to anymore. Okay? I don't have to do none of that stuff anymore. And like I said before, last week, if I'm driving around, if you're driving around in a 95 Ford cars, broken down, transmission slipping, you're going to spend a ton of money on it and everything like that, you complain about it all the time, and then you ride up to me, and I throw you keys to a 2016 Chevy Impala, fully loaded SF, okay? Are you going to still complain about the cars? We're going to give a fuck about the cars after that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And I could see the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like the look, just like the energy. You know, like my brothers visit Brazil, and you know what I'm saying, and you know they just enjoying, they just having fun. Like you can tell the difference. You know, and now it's ain't
If y'all seen the video from last year's beach party,
no, I've seen it. Yeah.
If y'all seen the video, y'all saw nothing but neither the luncheon, the event, the Zumbi party event, y'all saw nothing but happy birthday.
Yeah, very happy. Yep.
There's no complaints.
You're right.
In fact, we partied so hard. By the time we made it to the beach party, dudes, a lot of dudes burnt out. We had so much fun. First, like I said, this is going to happen again. We're having our beach party again. Our third annual beach party, Rio Zumbi beach party event. Will be on November the 17th through the 23rd. Rio de Janeiro. If you're looking for a room or board, please contact me or Mr. Johnson or Rio Refugetemplenabi. I want to take the time out to give a special shout out to my man Jimmy Tycoon. Alright? Down at the just back up, so he's trying to back up from Rio right now. Alright? He's down there for a couple days doing post Olympic celebration right there, also doing his video shoot right there as well. On the Jimmy Tycoon show. Please check the Jimmy Tycoon show out on YouTube. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright, my man Jimmy Tycoon, much love, brother, out there.
Yeah.
You know, the thing about it is, right, is that when brothers, we travel and we see the world, it does something to you. It also considers a way of keeping you young.
Yeah.
That's why I want to move to Brazil, because my health, I'm doing it now for my health. It started to draw with the women. Now it's a health thing.
Mm-hmm. I want to ask you, Charles, food out there, like, I know it's different. I know it's much healthier.
Most of it is non-processed, right? Grilled, and it's fresh. That's why you don't see. Why you think their women are cut like? Woo.
And you know what? And the women out there, they got glowing. They got this beautiful glow in their skin, right? It's just
yes.
Man, gosh, there's nothing like it. I mean, goodness. I need a vacation though. I'm out of here.
If you want to come back down in November, man.
Yeah.
23rd.
Yeah. I want to ask you, how much money do I need to save up, or if I get how much money do I need to save up, or if I want to get out there, or like if I wanted to go to Brazil?
How long do you plan on staying?
2 months.
Okay. If you would come down, all right. Okay. 2 months. I would bring about at least 2 months. Make sure I live life on my terms. I would probably do 5 stacks.
Okay.
You know, I don't think that's just me. Okay. You know, I would just see, knowing me, I'm not just going to stay in Rio. I'm going to go to other states.
Yeah.
Okay. I may go to hop on a plane to Florida, laser, fly to South Korea by year. Something like that. South Korea by year is definitely some place that I'd like to check out. And the closest part is the closest to African heritage we can get.
Yeah.
With the main slave ports that came in from Africa, your ancestors probably walked through there maybe 400, 500 years ago.
Yeah, you're definitely right. A lot of Afro-Brazilians, they cherish their African culture very much, unlike the women out here. You know what I'm saying? The women out there, they embrace their African culture and music here. And I know there's a lot of Afro-Brazilians that I know.
I got people who tell me on my channel that, those people are not black, they're not Afro, they don't know nothing about them. I'm like, you?
I know, right?
I'm like, they know
they say that about us. Big time.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on.
And
Remember the people that we're talking about. We're talking about the people that don't know the history of the city next to them.
Yep.
Come on now. They don't know what happened to the city next to them. They don't know. Come on, we the least geography knowing people in the world. So what you gonna expect? Yeah, it is. We are stuck on stupid, as I like to say on my channel here. We are really stuck on stupid here.
Bunch of his ass talking about you go to Brazil, you don't get AIDS. You're gonna get set up. That's awesome.
You gonna get AIDS in Houston?
Yeah.
check it out. Check it out. The new flavor monkey disease, the Zika virus. Now, I was down there when the Zika virus, when the outbreak first started, okay? The Brazilians are less, the thing about it is right now, you hear less about the Zika virus down there in Brazil than you would up here. Okay? Full conscious of everything. One, the Zika virus is mainly out towards the Amazon jungle.
Well, here's the other thing about the Zika virus on a kind of medical front, right? The Zika virus is mainly dangerous to the infants of pregnant women during a certain period of gestation, right? And so for healthy males, healthy females and stuff like that, it's pretty much harmless. But for females that are about to get pregnant and stuff like that, the Zika virus isn't the thing that you have to worry about. When you talk about mosquitoes and stuff like that, it's that dang malaria. That's the mother that'll kill you behind. But we got treatments for that, right? And so people are worried more about something that is less dangerous than a thing that, if it was to come up here, that they should be worried about. Why? Because the media got them afraid.
Yeah, you're right.
This is more agent of the Matrix. The Matrix is trying to get from. Now, guess what's going to happen now? When I tell brothers about Brazil, here's what you're going to do.
Oh, man. Ain't the virus down there, man?
Like I said, I had my man Junior come up here, and also my man Jimmy came up here, came back, and quite cool, and no talk about the Zika virus. And you ain't come up here looking like the Walking Dead either, okay? All right, because it's propaganda.
It is.
You know, and like I said, if you want to get technical, in Rio de Janeiro, all right, for one, mosquitoes don't like salt water. Okay?
Yeah.
They like natural rainwater. Okay?
And it has to sit.
Yeah, and it has to sit. So they're going to go away from the beach because there's too much salt water and eggs and their larvae can't produce. Okay.
The other thing is, let me just say this about the beach. The other thing about mosquitoes and stuff and the beach is this, that there is too much wind for them to fly properly, given their weight. That's why it's hard to smack a mosquito, because as soon as the gust of wind reaches them first, and it moves them away. It moves them away, right? Mosquitoes have to be somewhere where they can navigate. And the beach, the wind coming off the waves and stuff, it's too much for them anyway. So if you're on the beach, you're good.
Now, when you bring it back towards the Amazon jungle, rainforest and all that, now you're talking about places where you're going to find mosquitoes, 8 types of mosquitoes, 8 types of bugs, okay? God knows what in it, okay? You know, so that's why everybody's panicking over this video game. Everybody's think of that shit.
Yeah. Like, and you know the coach, you'll be fine.
Right.
Okay?
The only thing you'll have to worry about is land sharks.
Land shark.
Saturday Night Live, land shark.
Land shark.
You ever see that? Yeah, he knocks on the door and they eat you at your house.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
He knocks on the door. You're a shark. No, I'm not. You're the land shark. No, I'm not. Okay, I'll open the door. You know what? Now that I mentioned it, some fools want to say that. And they got some land sharks down in Brazil. Watch. I just made a joke about it. That's how we do.
Definitely can get out, man. Definitely can go out. So, gentlemen, we have reached towards the end of our show. Once again. Oh, man, this was a good one.
Yeah, thanks, Charles, man. Thanks, guys. Your show, is it still on Wednesdays or Thursdays now, Charles?
Okay, now I want to make that big announcement today. The show has been moved to Thursday. Thursdays at 9 p.m. now, Eastern. Okay? All right. I want to make that clear to everybody out there. I'm going to make a formal announcement in the Facebook group. All right, the show will now will be on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Sorry for all the delays, okay, that we had in the last 3 weeks. We are back, and we are back to stay. You know, and I want to put it out there. Once again, let's please help donate Frustrated Free. Okay. You can find everyone donate Frustrated Free in the Facebook group Afro-American Ministers to Africa 188. You can find it on pin posts right there, Frustrated Free. Start off with $10 if you want. All right. You know, I want people to match me. I'm putting up $15 tonight for Frustrated 3. And every week now. Somebody, all of y'all match me that $15. Okay, every week until we get this movie going. We're going to at least get up enough so we keep things rolling, get this money together. Right, we're almost there. Okay, long way to go, but we're getting on the right track. Okay, getting Frustrated 3 going. All right. For those who haven't seen Frustrated 2. Please go to gfilms.com. That is.
The link to Frustrated 2 is frustrated2.com.
You got it. Sorry there. I was on the line there. You fix that for us. Keep it going right there with that there. Frustrated2.com. All right, keep that going right there. You know, a very powerful film. All right, forget about Fabulous American crap that ain't coming out. All right, see Frustrated 2. Must see the black men in America.
I got it. Yeah, I got to check it out for real.
Oh, and let me shout my channel out too.
Yes.
And y'all can find me on YouTube, Reluctant, RELUCTANT, Nabi, NAB, as in Bravo I. So Reluctant Nabi on YouTube, and I will be posting. As a matter of fact, I got it up, and I'm gonna start putting it through my videos. And GREEZE film, right?
Yes, that's correct.
.com. All right, and so I'm gonna start putting that in bubbles on my videos. So those of you who watch my videos, y'all can probably see that in there, or watch the description box coming out. All right, and it might hold on, and it might be one of the questions for the watch giveaway that I do, the Invicta watch. So, y'all, for you brothers that's listening to the show, that might be one of the questions. No, it's going to be one of the questions. Where to donate to Frustrated 3. The answer is going to be greasyfilm.com. So basically, y'all gonna have a heads up on the people that ain't paying attention.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, I'd like to do a close out here, Nabi. I really appreciate you coming on the show. All right, Al, always.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, bro. Hey, brother. Nice meeting you, Nabi.
Look forward to doing it.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, man.
Hey, all right.
All right. And also, my weekend Nabi. Okay. As always, Charles over at Black Man Charles Show now, Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. This is Charles Tyler. We'll be back next week, same time, same channel. Black Man's out.